Okay, good morning everyone. So because I'm so inundated with tomatoes, as I posted before, I'm making tons of stuff. So I'm actually going to make some chili base. In order to do that, you have to do 12 pounds of ripe tomatoes peeled. So I filled my sink with ice water. I've got 2 pots of water boiling. You're supposed to put an X on the top of the tomato. So I am slicing them with an X, and then you throw them in the boiling water. You only have to leave them in there, I guess, for a few seconds. And then you take them out and you throw them in ice water, and the skins are supposed to peel back. So I'm going to try to do that right now. So I did about, not enough, nearly enough, but I'm doing about 10 at the moment. So I'm going to throw these in, and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, just want to say 1 to 2 minutes is a joke. That water was boiling, and they are still not splitting. So it's going to be a little bit. Okay, so I will tell you I was at least 6 minutes, and boy, these little suckers are hot to peel the skin off. I put them in the ice water, but damn, they are hot. I don't know how people do this. So anyways, I'm trying to peel the skins off without losing all of the tomato. Oh my God, it's hot. So anyways, it looks great. I mean, it looks like a stewed tomato. I'll keep you posted. Okay, I'm not done yet, but that was a lot of work. So let me just show you. So it looks like stewed tomatoes, pretty darn good. So this is to make a chili base, because I do eat a lot of chili in the winter. Winter's coming. Do something with the tomatoes. So I still have to do a whole bunch more, and I'll be back. Okay, so now that we stewed our tomatoes, peeled them, I'm going to take and put them in here. And you're going to puree. I'll be back. Okay, everyone, in between this chili base, I've been doing tomato sauce. Okay, so we took all the tomatoes, we boiled them, we peeled them, and now we pureed them. So I did not puree all of them because I wanted to leave some chunks of diced tomatoes. That's how I make my chili. So the recipe called for 12 pounds. So this is the puree. I'm going to take and pour that into a big pot. Okay. Alright, the next thing that it calls for, oh shoot, is okay, it was 1.5 cups of onion, chopped. So I chopped that. So there's the onion. Okay, it called for, what was it? Sweet pepper was 1.5 cups. About 1.5 cups chopped. Okay, the next thing it called for was jalapeno. I just did chili pepper. You know me, I'm not about the hot. And I don't want the seeds. Do as much as you want, depending on how hot you want it. Okay. The next thing was, what do we have next? Oh yeah, tomato paste, 6-ounce can. That. Alright, then it called for garlic, so new trick. So I bought this coffee grinder specifically for my garlic, and this way you just grind it up. This is like the best idea ever. Peel it, and dice it right in there. So it called for 6 cloves of garlic. I probably did about 10. And I tried my Fireball garlic, so we'll see if it's got some hot kick to it. Okay, done. Okay, what was the next thing I called for? Okay, brown sugar was 2 tablespoons. Okay. Chili powder, which was 2 tablespoons, and actually it was pretty much almost one of these. Chili powder. Okay, the next was cumin. Cumin was 2 tablespoons. So, cumin. And next was salt, 2 tablespoons. Salt. Okay, what was next? Oregano, 2 tablespoons. Oregano. Okay, black pepper was 1½ teaspoons, right? It was 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. Black pepper was 1 teaspoon. Black pepper. I added a little bit more because I did a little bit more than 12 pounds. And I think that was it. So in here we have the chopped onion, green peppers, the jalapeno, the tomato paste, the garlic, the brown sugar, chili powder, cumin, black pepper, oregano, salt. And then it's 1/4 cup of cider vinegar and 1/4 cup of lime juice. And I did a cup of each because I made more. Okay, so now the next step, mix all this together. It smells heavenly, I have to say. So we're going to mix all this together, and now we have to cook it on the stove until it reduces. So, looks good. It's chili base. Let's see how she does. I'll be back. Okay, it's still extremely hot in this place. Anyway, so we got, this is the chili. It smells so good in here. So this is the chili base. So I've reduced it down as much as I can. You can see from the line on the inside. And the next step is to just process after I can them. And it's got to be processed for 40 minutes. So this is all ready to go. When you want chili, you just add your hamburger and your beans, if you do beans. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, for anyone who forgot how to do this. Ooh, that was hot. Yeah, I had to do a second take on a video. Good thing I didn't see the first one. Okay. Taking out our jars. Process those for 20 minutes. I'm lying to you, 10. Water is hotter than SHIT. Ouch. Dang, the water's hot. Okay, we're going to use our little containers. Put them in our jugs. Jugs. She said jugs. Okay, and now we're going to start scooping the chili base into the containers. I have 4-quart jars. I don't even know if I'll be able to use them all. I'm thinking maybe only 3. Okay, once I fill the jugs, I'll come back and just do a quick reminder, show you how to do it. Okay, all the jars are filled. So now we're going to wipe the rims with vinegar. Oof. I made a mess. That's why you wipe the rims with vinegar. Okay. I also added lemon juice. Okay. So while this was all going, should have been boiling your lids and your rims. Okay, so lid. Okay, tighten them, and then back it up just a nudge. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. There's always some debacle in my kitchen. God, I should have missed it 10 minutes ago. Oh my God. I dropped the whole jar. Okay, once you put the lids on and you back it up, hotter than hell, you're going to put it back in the canner. Hot. Oh, Lord help me. So you're going to take the lid back off, and you're going to put these all back in the canner one at a time. Then you're going to process for 40 minutes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, put the lid back on the canner. You're going to let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then you're going to calculate 40 minutes. See you later, bye. Okay, everyone, I'm at the final stretch. I got 2 minutes left. Yay. Okay, so chili base. 12 pounds of ripe tomatoes peeled. 1½ cups of chopped onions, which is about 3 medium. 1½ cups of chopped green peppers, sweet peppers. 1 large jalapeno chili chopped. 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. 6 cloves of garlic. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. 3 to 4 tablespoons of chili powder. 4 teaspoons of ground cumin. 1 teaspoon of black pepper ground. 1 tablespoon of dried oregano crushed. 1 tablespoon of salt, 1/4 cup of vinegar, and 1/4 cup of bottled lime. But you do the vinegar and the lime last. Do your tomatoes first. They have to be cooked. And then you have to take them, put them in a blender until they're totally smooth. Transfer them into a pot. Add all the rest of your ingredients except, what did I say? The vinegar and the lime juice. You're going to cook it uncovered for, you're going to bring it to a boil first, stir it. Then you're going to simmer it uncovered for 60 minutes until it reduces to about 20 cups or whatever your desired consistency. You're going to remove it, you're going to stir in the vinegar and the lime juice, and then you're going to process your jars. So process your jars first for 10 to 20 minutes. After you do that, fill up the jars, and then you're going to process after the jars come back to a boil. Then you're going to process it for 40 whole minutes. And that's about it. And we're going to get ready to take our jars out. Okay, guys, the jars are coming out. So I did quarts because anytime we eat chili, it's always a big amount. Okay. The last thing you're waiting for is to hear the jars pop. Once you hear the jars pop, you know you have a good seal. If you don't hear them pop, I'd be a little worried. Have a good night. We got 2 pops out of 4. Just wanted to see if you'd be able to hear a pop. Ooh, see? 3. We're waiting on 1 more. Okay, you get the picture.